Okay. So next we move on to a very common infection, parvovirus infection. Though we don't diagnose it, but it's a very common infection. And parvovirus, when do we talk about a lot? In the hemolytic anemias. So because parvovirus, although it is common, normal RBCs are not affected. Say hemolytic anemia, the RBCs are abnormal. Hemolytic anemia, aplastic crisis is seen in a parvoviral infection but not in other anemias. This parvovirus can affect normal individuals also and give rise to a picture like erythema infectiosum, that is the fifth disease or a slapped cheek disease, quite common in infants between 8 months to 1 year and rarely beyond 1 year. But if it affects a child with hemolytic anemia, it will cause aplastic crisis. But in a hemolytic anemia patient, it is going to be a one-time event, one-time hemolysis, and then it is done. But what happens in an immunodeficient child? Repeated persistent infections with parvovirus is quite common in children with immunodeficiencies. So, are there any other viruses that can cause aplastic crisis? Yes, EBV and cytomegalovirus can also cause a aplastic crisis like parvoviral infection, though they are not very common. Inflammation, and the most important molecule that does all this is hepcidin. So, hepcidin I have already discussed. We can do it along with this picture. So, what happens whenever hepcidin and iron has an inversely proportional balance? So, when there is hepcidin, high hepcidin, low iron. So, low hepcidin, iron level is high. So, this is how it happens. So, what are the two important functions of hepcidin? One thing is, when there is low hepcidin, iron will be absorbed from the enterocytes and the macrophages will not take inside. But when hepcidin increases, so much of iron gets trapped in the macrophages, there is absolutely no uptake or no absorption of iron in the intestine, that is from the enterocyte.